Okay, we're at the Wayside Inn in Middleton, Virginia. This inn is stationed on the same ground as Battle with Cedar Creek, and where we're at the Bell Plantation. This is all Civil War battleground, okay? Middleton is a big Civil War battleground. This inn was put here in 1797, and it started just as an inn for stagecoach travelers that are weary, on the road, and they would feed them and give them rooms, all right? So we're gonna walk in and we're gonna walk around the inn and look at it. Look at this though, guys. These are grapes. Look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. See this entrance? So we're gonna walk around the inn and kind of get a good feel for it and maybe feel kind of the energies. But also what's interesting is that it served as a hospital and a restaurant and an inn to both the North and the South during the Confederate War. And because they did that during the Civil War, they were kept safe from any kind of destruction or burning or anything because famous generals and everything stayed here. So,
but now the history is only a part of the reason that we're here.
yeah, and the rest of the reason we're here is because this inn is famously haunted. It's listed as one of the top 9 haunted places in Virginia and Civil War battlegrounds. So, and in the United States. A lot of paranormal groups have been here, but none have really filmed and stayed and posted it. So we're going to check it out and see if there's any truth to it. Here's the entrance to the Wayside Inn. Beautiful porch. We're going to get a tour.
I love this old inn. That is so cool.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
This way. So this is all stuff that you can see. There was a fire on the side of the building that you're in the 80s. And this is some of the things they found in the walls. These are things they found in the walls while doing some construction. But everything we've got in here, we've tried to hold up as authentic and
it's what I love the books.
And the universal knowledge is the maroon color or the burgundy colored book. The last one is strangulation and vegetation.
Oh my god.
This is the original part of the inn here. This was what they call the original kitchen.
Go ahead.
The summer kitchen.
Wow.
You can kind of just smell what
I love how low the ceilings are.
Yes.
Well, we talk about this in other for heat.
Yes.
It was made for heat.
Yes.
It made low ceilings.
The way I understand the story is there would be a young boy that worked here, and he would sit up on the highest mound in the town, a hill or what have you. And when he would see a stagecoach, he would run back here and he would tell them, and they would get the food hot and ready.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then from here, make sure you get this picture. This is possibly the creepiest picture.
Okay. Is he here?
I don't know who it is.
Is it? That's a woman.
It says mother at the
Yeah,
bottom.
it's a woman. See.
Yeah, people have commented on the eyes and the pictures seem to
That's
follow
what
you.
that's what I was noticing.
Yeah.
But a lot of paintings for. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they painted it like the person was staring at the
Yes.
camera.
But a lot of times they used to
Absolutely.
do that in old paintings.
Yes,
It's the way they used to
absolutely.
do that.
So once you were done eating, you would come out here. This is the area
cool,
that
guys.
we call the alley or the coach. And this is where you would have gotten fresh horses. And you would come this way, crawl up the ladder to the loft, and that's where you would have napped for the night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of the waiters here, Michael, has an app on his cell phone. I jokingly call it a ghostometer.
Right.
It tells me where there's activity
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. So it's all over, not just in 14, but there is stories of a woman being in 14. And she seems to just look at, there's 3 rooms up there. She seems to go in each of them. Looks out the window, you'll see a Civil War soldier looking out windows and things like that. Let's go this way. This is the dining room. This is really more formal, isn't it? Formal occasions and things around Mother's Day and Easter. It's a beautiful space.
Okay, so now I know where I want to have my 50th.
There you go.
Right here.
One of the housekeepers, Paulette, she's only here on the weekends, but she is 9th generation. Her family's been working here at the inn for 90 years. Yeah.
Oh,
This is definitely a legacy.
Isn't it? Absolutely. They worked mostly in the kitchen, cooking, but she does housekeeping.
I wonder if any of you guys are still here. We'll see.
In October, we have a paranormal group coming to do room readings.
So then you don't want us to try and clean it? I'm just kidding.
No, we do not. We're not here to do that. We're here to.
Nothing has happened to me in room 14. I go in, you'll see as we go in your room. I go in, I turn on the lights, I get the air conditioning exactly the heat because it was back in April, ready for the room. I went in there, the lights were all off and the TV was on golf. And that's really it. I was in the kitchen a couple of weeks ago and I felt a thump on the top of my head. And I thought, please be a bug, please be a bug, please be a bug. I don't know what it was, but that was it. Andrea, one of our housekeepers, you should meet her tomorrow. She sees the cat disappearing through the walls and things like that, but the activity is different for everybody. This is that dining room that that young man said that he heard a moan.
Gentleman's parlor.
So he said that he heard a moaning here, and then as he went to his room, he heard a woman's voice saying, "Just leave already." And then the other one said, "Oh, are you leaving?" The other one said, "Just go." So this was his room here.
Okay.
Which also brings us to the after hours door. Here's your code. You'll take this paper with you.
Okay.
The other place that you see spirits, and don't think there's maybe one person up here tonight, is back in the back there where there's a couple of steps. You turn that light off, a woman supposedly appears to you. So, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
This room I've heard referring to.
Oh, the portal room.
Huh?
The portal room. Look at the mirrors facing each other. Look at that.
Oh my God, I just got chills. Portal room.
I did too.
The what's the name of that word? A sound.
I didn't even know it was called the portal room. I just guessed that because this is what happens. You see?
There
And
was a chair, and there was a little girl photographed sitting in the chair by our cooks.
it looks like they could have a seance here in the middle of a portal room.
Yeah. So courtyard.
Wow,
Rained
nice.
yesterday, so there's weeds everywhere. But we have an old barn back here. You can see from here the third floor.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Third floor, they say there's a woman in a hoop skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Those stairs up, getting up to her, or getting up to that floor,
Yeah.
like a mountain goat. They're almost vertical. Let's
Wow.
go to your room.
Okay.
You guys are up the staircase.
Okay.
Have I given you the key yet?
Yes, I had it in my hand.
All right, just making sure. Now the two rooms next to you are both empty. So no one will be up here with you. Room 15 is under repair. The shower needs to be redone.
So if we hear anything going on up here, then
Go and inspect.
all right.
So this
All right, we have a little bit of equipment out, but this is the room. It's really pretty.
is kind of messy right now.
Something odd about this armoire. It's the only thing here that has really had a draw.
Exactly. And
I knew it was here before I walked in the room.
see, and this thing closes like this, right? So you push it in like that, and you lock it like that. See? But the thing had slammed open and hit this 3 or 4 times. And earlier, I was standing here, and it was like this already. Okay? It was already open. And it went, wow, really hard against that thing right there. I don't know what caused that.
Brian Gracie was laying in that chair earlier, and we'd left the room. We came back. She's just going crazy, running all over the place. All right, but this is a sitting room. Little dinner for us. Pizza and setup.
And you'll see I have a coffee pot. I brought my own coffee pot, and I have it set up in the bathroom sink. So that's what I'm doing.
And then you come in and, this is the bathroom area. And it's a pretty cool bathroom. I love the old sinks, new fixtures, these old glass pane windows with the view outside.
The woman said there have been some occurrences of ghosts and sightings of Civil War soldiers and things like that. So this kind of bloody history on the ground and then the inn having such a big history, I think we might see something. Catch something tonight.
Now, while we were just getting here and Gracie was in the room, we left her in the room.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, when we came back, she was under the bed. She came running over to me, jumped up on the couch with me. She was shaking like it was freezing, so
Right.
she was obviously afraid of something.
And I don't know what it was.
No.
But she's calm now.
So we're bringing her outside with us now because she's afraid to be in that room by herself.
Here, let me walk her. Come on, Gracie. Let's go. And Dave said this is a barn. You can tell by the timber. That's original.
Oh, yes. That's a pretty barn.
Yeah, let's fucking look. We need to get a good feel too, guys, while we walk around. When we're walking around tonight doing this again, we know where we're going.
And also, another reason that we like to do this is everyone has a sensitivity to paranormal. It just depends how well you kind of know your abilities or know your senses. And you know, when we're doing this walk around, if we feel an area that kind of draws to us or talks to us, then we're going to make sure we check that area out too.
Okay, and we're going to walk around this trellis to the front and go in that entrance. I'm going to carry her while we do this tour. Okay, guys, so we're inside the inn right now. She did a tour with us earlier, so we have a little bit of an idea of what we're looking at. So let's start going this way first. This right here is the dining room, and I want you to look at. It's not just that, but it's look at this.
Oh, that grandfather clock is beautiful.
I might have to pull my phone out to use a camera. I'm in a light here, so 1 second. And I'm going to move around these holes. See? Let's go this way. Okay, that's just the back side of the kitchen, and that is an employee entrance. We're not supposed to be in there. So
Right.
let's go this way. Can you go back out this way?
I'll get some more light again.
Is that orb? See if I can get to it. Oh, this is going to be so interesting tonight. Okay, we're going to go upstairs and look. On this side of the hotel, on the inn, there's 3 rooms up there, and we're the only ones up there. So if we hear noise or walking around, there is no other guests on this side of the hotel.
Right.
It's just us. So let's check it out. We'll show this is here. Let me take my flash off. And we'll take pictures in those other rooms and check them out.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Let me turn my flash back on. Let's check it out. This is room 6. It smells like stuffy in here, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Very stuffy, but they don't have the air conditioning or anything on.
I know, but it smells like my grandmother's house.
It smells musty.
It does, right?
It does.
Weird. And number 15 is being worked on.
Right. It's we can't
So we're not
have
going
access
in
to
there.
it.
And this is number 15, and I've already showed you pictures of that, but we're not going to be filming until later.
Right.
So
I hope y'all enjoyed the tour. And then we'll pick back up tonight.
It's time to start the night investigation here at the Wayside Inn. Thought maybe we might walk around using the LiDAR just a little bit to see if there's anything.
I literally like feeling like something's under the bed. It's going to grab my feet and drag me under the bed.
This is a portal room.
That's what they call this.
It is wall-to-wall mirrors. Look. Let's finish the tour and come back in here and do a session.